Hey everybody, it's Allie, the Canine Nutritionist, and today we're going to talk about the 8 rules of feeding your dogs raw, meaty bones. So not only are we going to talk about the 8 basic rules, we're going to talk a little bit about why those rules are in place and what you can do to make yourself more knowledgeable about feeding raw, meaty bones. First up, I want to start off by saying that raw meaty bones are not necessarily a great choice for every dog. We're going to go over some scenarios where it may not be the best choice for your dog. When in doubt, ask questions. Rule number 1, do not choose bones that have been cut. It doesn't matter if it's lengthwise or shortways. If the bone has been cut, do not choose that bone. Bones that have been machine cut, especially into smaller pieces, can splinter very easily and cause damage to your dog's mouth. Remember, you can always feed a bone that is too big for your dog, but you do not want to feed them one that is too small or that might splinter. Rule number 2, match the bone to the size of your dog's head. Again, you can always get something bigger, but do not choose a bone that is smaller than their head. I recommend that everybody start at 6 inches and up, depending on the size of your dog's head, and go from there. If your dog is an aggressive chewer, raw meaty bones may not be the best choice for them, in which case you can join my Facebook group, PadfootPoodles and Pals, and we have a list of other options that may be a better fit for aggressive chewers. Rule number 4, always supervise your dog when they are chewing a bone. You never want to give your dog a bone in the crate and then leave, just in case they have any issues. Rule number 5, in multi-dog households like I have, dogs should be separated. This decreases the urge for them to fight over a bone. These are high-value items, so you always want to keep them separated, either by room or by crate, just so they each have their own private space where they can just concentrate on chewing and really working the tartar off their teeth. Number 6, dogs with pancreatitis should not eat bone marrow. Me, personally, I don't feed my dogs bones where they're getting a lot of marrow because it can be problematic. It's very high in protein, very high in fat, and it can just be problematic even for a healthy dog. So you may want to consider not only the size, but how much marrow is in that bone. Number 7, this is a big one. So a lot of people like to lay down a towel in their kitchen or put their dogs in their crate without their bedding. Either way, giving them raw meaty bones in a place that is easy to clean and sanitize is very important. It's important to not feed the raw bones that you see at the grocery store. You want bones that are specifically designed for pets. You can get them from your local butcher. You can order them online. You can get them at the pet store. But do not buy those cut marrow bones that you see in the grocery store. Additionally, you want to avoid basted or smoked bones or even these bleached bones. These are not safe for your dog. When they are cut into this small of pieces, they can very easily get caught on your dog's mouth, and that's going to be a trip to the emergency vet. These are a great example of what to look for at your local pet store in the freezer section. They are raw meaty bones that are not cut. They are specifically designed or packaged to give your dog some safe options. Now, I always have to mention this because we are dealing with raw items. Make sure that you're using food safety standards, right? Wash your hands, wash your surfaces. Make sure, if you'd like, wear gloves. Whatever you need to do to keep your area clean. The other thing that I'd like to mention is that if you or someone in your home is immunocompromised, then raw bones are not a good fit for you. Or when in doubt, ask for help. Come join our Facebook group. Leave a comment on this video. Ask questions. The more you learn, then the better off both you and your dog will be. And you can save a lot of money on those veterinary dental cleanings if you are feeding raw, meaty bones.